Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream here on Max Coverage TV, the place to be for all your sports wants, news, and needs, and most importantly, live streams here for your Yankees offseason news, which it was popping at first. The Yankees offseason started. Oh my Lord, what is going on? Sorry about that, guys. The Yankees offseason started off hot, started off with a fierce beginning, but now it's slowed down a little bit. I think if I'm the Yankees, I'm looking at what's going on across the map in California with the Dodgers and saying, "Hey, man, sometimes I know they're in the National League. I know they're in the NL. We don't really have to worry about them until the World Series. But the Yankees, man, there's one move out there that they can make that could be huge, important for this team, and that is going out and getting Alex Bregman. So today, that's what we're going to talk about. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell. If you love the Yankees as much as I do, as much as everybody in this chat does, smash that subscribe. If you're in the chat live in full effect, thank you so much for being here. You are the GOATs. Hit that like, smash that thing into smithereens. And lastly, if you're watching on the replay, drop me some comments down below on today's show. I will answer your questions after the show is over. Let's get the roll call going, though. We got a couple of pre-live crew members in the chat. We got my boy, Real Bill P. Kidder Kid, my guy. Always good to see you. Aiden, Hojo, John, Bill O, Frank. We got JT, Action VJ. We also got my guy, Jake, with the best beard on YouTube right there. What up, Jake? Herbert's in the chat. Kyle, Stetson, Tiffany, 19 Con Man, Gus, Mike Kowinski, Kadzilla. Those are your elite members of the pre-live crew, guys. Thank you for being here. Hit that like. Helps me out a ton. Let's talk about this. Because today I'm at work and I'm doing my thing at work. Pull out my phone. I'm in the bathroom. Pull out my phone. I get an update saying, this is from Bob Nightingale, that the Dodgers have signed. They signed someone else. They signed somebody else. Kirby Yates. It's laughable at this time. It's laughable. God bless them. Salute to the Dodgers. Salute to the Dodger fans. I'm not a hater. I'm not crying. I'm not whining. Some of you Dodger fans are in my comments saying I'm whining about them signing players. Have I whined once? I'm doing my job, and that is reporting what has happened. That's all I'm doing. And I'm wearing my Yankee hat because I love this team, and I'm going to wear the hat all year long, baby. So if you're a Dodger fan in the chat, I'm not whining. I'm not crying about it. The Dodgers have signed Kirby Yates. They are loading up that whole entire squad as a super team. That bullpen is stacked. The starting rotation is stacked. They just signed Tanner Scott, and they say, hold on, we're not done. Let's go get Kirby Yates as well. So that's another player, may I add. That's another player jumping from the American League to the National League, by the way. Kirby Yates was with the Texas Rangers. I apologize yesterday. I made a mistake. I said he was with the Braves last year. Made a mistake. That was not true. He was with the Rangers, and I apologize for that. But Kirby Yates coming off one of his best years in the league. 117 ERA, 61.2 innings of work. He struck out 85 batters. I mean, the guy was phenomenal. So if I'm the New York Yankees, I don't care about money at this point. I know Hal does. So let me just get that straight. I know how the Yankees are running that baseball team way different than what the Dodgers are doing. I get all of that. They're running it like a business. They're running it like that's their job. The Dodgers, they're run by a hedge fund. They don't care about money. But if I'm Hal Steinbrenner, And I'm looking at Alex Bregman. I know a lot of people saying his swing doesn't work in Yankee Stadium. His swing doesn't make sense for the New York Yankees. Does DJ LeMahieu swing work in Yankee Stadium? Does DJ LeMahieu swing work for the New York Yankees? Hell no. And hopefully I'm wrong. If they want to go that route and if they want DJ LeMahieu to be their starting third baseman next year, which all signs are pointing that's the move that's going to happen, then so be it. And if DJ LeMahieu goes out and hits 260, 270, and he shuts me up, I hope he does. But you can't sit here and say that DJ LeMahieu is better than Alex Bregman. I don't care about his swing. I don't care about his stance. I don't care about how he walks up to the stadium each and every single day. Alex Bregman is a better player than DJ LeMahieu is right now in his career. I know he wants 7 years. That's what the rumors are saying. He turned down 6 years with the Houston Astros. I don't think he'll get 7 years. I don't think he'll get 7 years. If they say, I want 7 years, hang up the phone. All right. Now you're just being greedy at this point. Bregman, 3 weeks away until games are being played. 3 weeks. It's a final countdown, baby. It is the final countdown until spring training. Pitchers and catchers report. I'm sorry. They report in 3 weeks. We got some baseball being played in 30 days. Got the times different in my head. 30 days until the first spring training game is being played. Okay? And if Alex Bregman is not on a team, I will be shocked. And I feel like now the Yankees can pick up that phone, call Scott Boras, say, hey, man, what's the deal with Alex Bregman? The Yankees might need to go over that 300 threshold that they don't want to go over. But listen, you got to think about what's going to be best for this team this year. And that's signing Alex Bregman, in my opinion. We got D-Rod checking in. Sorry if I miss you guys popping in. Fly Eagles Flies in the chat. Jose Medina, my guy Siciliano, good to see you, man. Mo Money, Mo Problems. What's going on? MJR Sports Card saying Yankees should sign Kike Hernandez just to spite the Dodgers. He's still out there as well. Kike is a versatile player. Play a lot of positions. 19 comment brings up, did you peep the possible J-Ram news? I did not. I'm going to be honest. I did not peek the news. I don't believe that J-Ram will be moved. I don't believe it. Why would the Guardians do that? I know J-Ram's upset. I know he's pissed off. Maybe they move him, but I don't see any. I haven't seen legit sources say that yet. What up, the boy wonders in the chat? Who else did I miss popping in here? Brandon Tyler. Thank you for being here, guys. Below, my boy. Good to see you all. Thanks for being here. Rick says Yankees look weak in the offense. They don't look weak, man. They don't look weak, but they need to wake up a little bit. Javier in the chat. Hey, Max just turned 18 over the weekend. Been a while since I last. Oh, Javier, happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, man. Welcome to being 18. Hell, welcome to being 18. Michael in the chat. They need to go 100%, especially with this window of Judge and Cole, not just 80. That's what I'm saying, Michael. That's what I'm saying. And like I said, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, guys. 3 weeks until pitchers, catchers report. 1 month until spring training games are being played. I think when you see a guy like Alex Bregman, and I'll bring him up, and this is what people are concerned about. This is what people are concerned about with his swing, the pull to left. You know, he was he benefited from the Crawford boxes in Houston. Right? I get all that. But we don't need Bregman's power. Like, he's hit 26 home runs. He's hit at least 20 home runs the last couple of years. But if he gets 20 home runs, but he bats 270, if he bats his career, if you flip over his baseball card and he gives us a 272 batting average season and he slugs 43, I don't know if that slug will be the high because of Yankee Stadium, but You catch my drift. If he gives us an 849 OPS, you already know the fielding's there. The glove will be phenomenal on third base. I know D-Rod, he'll be better suited in Fenway, but if I'm Yankees, man, you can't. Why not just try to go get Alex Bregman? Why not? At this point in the game, why not try to go and get him? He's going to be a better option than anyone on this team right now. Anyone, Cabrera, Peraza, LeMahieu, they want to put Jazz back at third. Bregman is a better option than those. Jazz, I would like Jazz to be back on second base. But I can't. I do not want the plan for the Yankees to be DJ LeMahieu starting on third base. Just can't. Yeah, D-Rod, I'll take Bregman for 3 years. Me too. Me too, man. I don't know what I know he turned down 6 years, but that was earlier in the off season. So things change, man. I know Santander just got 5 years, which was crazy to me, honestly. I think that was an overpay by the Blue Jays. I know Santander just hit 44 home runs, but I think that was more of a we can't sign anybody. So here's a little bit more money then, and here's a little bit more years than what we're comfortable with. But if they have a contract, if Scott Boras wants to do a contract like he did with Cody Bellinger, 3 years with opt-outs, $28 million per year, I would sign him right now. I would sign him right now. Mario in the chat says, I told Minnie how moves very slow. Yep, moves have been very slow. Arthas in the chat. Good to see you, Arthas. If not Bregman, then get Arenado, says Michael. I don't think they'll go that route, Michael. Arenado's a little bit more older. Bregman's 30. Arenado's 33. Real Bill P, maybe you folks that don't know crap about baseball should find another team to criticize. Bregman is the best available on the market, says Real Bill P. That's what I'm saying, man. Reno in the chat. The Dodgers keep stacking. Yankees finna get clapped again, says Reno. Well, we both got to make it there. That's the thing about it. And this would be a complete different, like, I want the Yankees to get Bregman because at this point of the offseason, he's still available. He's the best third baseman available. And sometimes I know Hal doesn't want to go over a certain threshold. I get all that. But you can't look at the Yankees team with that glaring hole on third base and say, we're ready to play some ball. We got DJ LeMahieu. We're good. No. If the Dodgers run the American League, a lot more pressure would be on the Yankees. A lot more. But the fact, I feel bad for Mets fans. You got to deal with the Dodgers. We had to deal with them 3 games a year, and then if we make it to the World Series and they do too, we'll see them again. BLK, what's up, Max? Bregman would be nice. We need to improve the infield defense. That's another thing. I mean, we constantly say it, man. We constantly say it here. He would make the infield defense. He was squared right up. Doesn't strike out, doesn't swing and miss, doesn't chase pitches outside. I mean, I would love Bregman, guys. What's up, Steve? Good to see you, buddy. The legend. Savius, what's going on, bro? Arenado has that poison pill contract. Is Bregman's bat any better than Arenado in Yankee Stadium? Gloves are about even. I could check. Let me look at his splits real quick. So here's Bregman's splits. So pretty much similar. He had a better slugging the second half. He had a better OPS by 104 points. Let's see, away and then home. So look at that. The away games for Alex Bregman, 276 batting average compared to 240. The home runs is where he gets, in the Crawford boxes in Houston. He had 16 home runs in Houston. but he hit 276 away. He had 10 home runs, 223 on base. The slugging was 433. OPS was 756. It's not sexy. I mean, it's not bad either. But I would take a Alex Bregman who hits 276 for us. That's a way. I mean, I would take that. Yeah, I would take that all day. Jacob, man, congratulations to your Ohio State Buckeyes, bro. Yeah, shout out to Steve. Thank you, man. Smash that like button. We got 91 in the chat. Hit the like. Thank you so much. He's at 429. I say 2 to 3 years to reach 500 plus. Talking about Stanton? Oh, yeah, the NL is a lot tougher, bro. The NL is a lot tougher. I haven't really heard anything about Jose Ramirez, Steve. And if I'm the Cleveland Guardians, if I'm Cleveland, I would not want to trade Jose Ramirez to the New York Yankees. I would not want to trade Jose Ramirez to another American League team if I was the Cleveland Guardians. But I haven't personally heard anything about Jose Ramirez. I just know he was upset. And you don't want a sour grape in the bunch, even though he's a phenomenal player. I mean, if we had any shot in Jose Ramirez, sign me up. Shorb in the chat. Bregman, red arse attitude fits perfectly with the Yankees. Bregman and Cole, same exact personality. It just makes sense, man. Like, I just don't understand the whole, his swing doesn't fit Yankee Stadium. I get it, man. He's not going to hit 17 home runs at home if he was with the Yankees. But that's not what we need for Alex Bregman. We need a hitter, gets on base, plays a great glove on third base. Boom. That's Bregman. That is Alex Bregman. How old is Ramirez? He's 31, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. Murda in the chat. Go get him before he signs with the Red Sox. And someone brought it up. Yeah. D-Rod brought it up. He's better in his swing is better fit in Fenway. So Mr. Murder brings up another great point here. Go and get him before Boston signs him. Go and get him before Boston signs him. Nelson, is there any update on the Yankees trading for Luis Arraez, a left-handed 300 average leadoff hitter? No update, Nelson. Haven't heard anything about it. The only thing I've heard lastly about Arraez was that we were looking at trading for him, and then John Heyman saying he didn't think a trade would happen. Kind of just quieted out after that. Erica in the chat would like for Oswaldo Cabrera to get a good chunk of playing time this year. I mean, we've seen Cabrera play. He's just not an everyday player. He's a great, don't get me wrong, Oswaldo Cabrera is a great player. If he can hit from the right side of the plate, he'll be playing a lot more, Erica. But the fact is, Oswaldo Cabrera just cannot hit from the right side. That's his problem. He's a fantastic just baseball player. Like if you look up baseball player in the dictionary, there's a couple of players like Oswaldo Cabrera is one. Guys that can play anywhere on the field. Kike Hernandez is a great baseball player because he could play anywhere. But when you hit 190 with an on-base percentage of 229 and a slug of 241 against lefties, and that's a problem. That's a problem. If he can fix this, then he could be an everyday player in this league. But he's a great bench piece. Do not want to see Cabrera go anywhere. I like Cabrera a lot. I think he's a really, really important piece to this team, especially on the bench. Irie with the creepy eyes popping in here and becoming a member of the squad. Thank you so much, Irie. I appreciate you, my boy. Popping confetti all over the place. Susan, good to see you. I hope the Yankees get one more hitter. Me too. Terry in the chat just reported Ramirez is on the trade alert. All right. Well, I personally haven't seen it. But I mean, I'm not saying you guys are fibbing or nothing like that. Don't get me wrong. I haven't seen the big dogs report it, like Jeff Passan, all those guys, John Heyman. What's up, T Caskets? How you doing, man? Shout out to everyone in the chat. If you're new, hit that subscribe. Thank you for joining today. We got our Kevin Youkilis is in a Yankee uniform is going to be the same disgusting experience if Alex Bregman signs with the Yankees. I get it. I get it. He played for the Astros. We all know what happened in 2017, but you wouldn't tell me that Alex Bregman would not help this team right now. You would not tell me that Alex Bregman would be making this team better. Max, what do you think about the Yankees bringing back Luis Rojas coming back for the second or a third base coach? I'll talk about the coaching here too. I'll bring them up as well. The team has announced the coaches for this upcoming year. I don't agree with it, honestly. Action VJ, I think Rojas should have been fired. Nothing against him as a person, but I saw too many mistakes that he made this past year that cost us. And I personally would have went somewhere else, man, for third base. What up, Yankee Kyle? Good to see you. Ronald's in the chat. How you doing, Ronald? Apparently, he removed the Cleveland Guardians off his Instagram or something. Gotcha. If Ramirez was available, what do you believe the Yankees would have to give up to get him? A lot. I mean, Jose Ramirez is a whole different player than Bregman. Ramirez, he's a little older, but the guy just 39 home runs and 41 stolen bases last year. One home run away from a 40-40 year, hitting 279 with a 537 slug and an 872 OPS. Like I said, if we had any shot to get Jose Ramirez, do it, man. I just don't think the Guardians would trade us Jose Ramirez. I mean, you're talking about the Guardians giving away their best player to potentially the strongest team in the American League. So there goes your chance at going far in the postseason if you had any shot. Which I think the Guardians do have a shot still to make it far in the postseason. The American League got weaker. I think they're one of the best teams, the Guardians, that is. I think they're still one of the top 5 teams in the American League. And Jose Ramirez is the biggest part of that. But if you're telling me the Yankees had any shot to go get Jose Ramirez, I can highlight this number right here. Versus lefties, he hit 348 with a 695 slug. If you had any shot to get Jose Ramirez, and if you're a New York Yankee front office member, you'd go and do it. One of the most glaring things this team was terrible at doing last season was hitting lefty pitching. I keep highlighting it. That's why we went to get Paul Goldschmidt. That's why we went to go get Cody Bellinger. Those guys can hit lefties, as well as do a lot of other great things on the baseball field. But the Yankees need players to hit lefties desperately, man. There's so many times last season that we would face a team, 3-game set, and they would deploy straight lefties against us. Here's Cody Bellinger's stats against lefties. He hit 298, 441 slug, 746 OPS. We got Wesley in the chat. Yankees fans need to stop with the pass. It's 2025. If that's what the Yankees need, a Bregman, I'll move past that. And also Hal and Cashman need to stop with the not getting people because of the QO. I agree, Wesley. I mean, like I said, we all know what happened in 2017, the Houston Astros team. We all get it. I'm sick about it. I mean, we'll never forget it. But if you're telling me that guy is he wants to be if he wants to come to New York and help the Yankees win, the Alex Bregman would definitely help us win. I think the QO, it's a little bit different now. At this point, bro, we didn't get Roki Sasaki. I know and all the international free agents have been signed pretty much for the Yankees. I think teams could like Santander's on a QO, for instance. He signed right after all the international signings were, posted and all that. So I think now maybe the Yankees won't really look at the QO as a blockage in him signing. Ramirez for Spencer Jones, I'd trade for him, honestly. I'd trade Spencer Jones for Ramirez. Unfortunately, J-Ram isn't going anywhere. That's why Santana signed with Cleveland. They are buddies. I don't think they are either, man. I don't think they are either. Like I said, I don't understand why Cleveland would want to trade Ramirez, personally. Tricksters in the chat. The Tigers and Red Sox, it seems close. Bregman might sign with one of them. Yeah, they're the clear 2-cut favorites, Trickster. I think Tigers, you definitely have to look at the AJ Hinch connection with Bregman and Hinch, both being former Astros. So that would make a lot of sense. We already touched on the Red Sox a little bit. His swing would be better fit for Fenway, like D-Rod pointed out. But if I'm Hal Steinbrenner, if I'm Brian Cashman and company, I mean, sometimes you got to do things that you don't really want to. And if that means going over the $300 million threshold, hopefully the Yankees can figure out how to move Stroman. Say they get Bregman. Let's say he signs I don't know. I know he wants 7 years. I keep saying that. I know he wants 7 years, but let's say he signs a 3-year contract saying, hey, listen, we got 2 weeks until spring training. Let's just play ball, and we'll revisit this maybe next season. 3 years, opt-outs after every year, just like Cody Bellinger has, and you get him for $28 million a year. Let's just say 28. And then you move somehow you move Stroman off these books, and you get the $18.3 million off. That's only $10 million difference, right? I do think the Yankees would have to eat up some of that contract for Stroh. Don't get me wrong, but we're just throwing hypotheticals out there. Why not go for it? What up, Michael? I didn't watch the game, but I was keeping up with the game. Ambio saying that J-Ram is going nowhere, but I will give the farm for Ramirez. He would be amazing. I wouldn't mind Spencer Jones. I wouldn't mind trading him. You would probably have to trade a George Lombard. You would probably have to trade Chase Hampton. But I would do it. I would do it, man. All day. Yeah, Padres are interested in Stroman. I've heard that. I mean, the Padres need all the help they can get at this point, bro. I feel bad for Padre fans, dude. I really do. Alex in the chat. I don't think we're going to sign him. If we do, I will be shocked. I don't either, Alex. Let's be honest. I wanted today's topic to be around Bregman because it is what I think personally would better this team. It's not what the Yankees are going to do. I don't think it will happen. But like I said, if I was in that front office, which hell no, I'm not, and I will never be in the front office. I'm just a guy in front of a microphone talking baseball. That's all I am. But if I was in that front office and I'm like, yo, guys, let's take another look at Alex Bregman. Let's call up Scott Boras and see what's up. Because when it gets down to the nitty-gritty, when it's down to 2-3 weeks away until spring training, until pitchers and catchers report, they're going to have to sign something. There's no way that Alex Bregman is going to sit out for a year or sit out past spring training. Because you remember what happened. You remember what happened last season with, let's just bring up JD Martinez. Let's bring up JD Martinez from last year. He signed late into the spring with the Mets. He wasn't ready to play baseball for like 2 months. So if Bregman's not ready, or I'm sorry, if Bregman's not signed to a team by spring, he's going to have to he's not going to be ready until like a month into the season. Simba's great. He's actually taking a nap right here by me. He's actually taking a nap. So he's hanging out. He's having a good old time. I agree, Wesley. I agree 1,000% with you. Yankees can't go with DJ at third. I 1,000% agree with you. That's why I brought it up. I don't think the Yankees are going to sign Profar. I don't think the Yankees are going to sign Ha-Sung Kim. I haven't heard anything about Ha-Sung Kim. It seems like the Yankees aren't going to make another trade. Right? It just seems like the move to be made is Alex Bregman. I miss him and knocking over the mic and camera. I still have that clip on the channel, bro. Mario says Magic used to hang out at the Playboy's mansion, so Magic has Hollywood money. No one's listening to little me. Yep. Magic's loving life right now, bro. His commander, I mean, he's a part of the ownership group of the Washington Commanders. Look at them, NFC Championship game. And look at his Dodgers. So Magic's, he's loving life right now. What about Arenado, says Jacob? I just don't think that's going to happen, bro. There's more hurdles to be for Arenado. There's more hurdles than it would be for Bregman, Jacob. We definitely cannot go with DJ at third, says Susan. I agree. Prospects are suspects, 1,000%. Bregman or Arenado, someone please, Hal. Give me Machado. Yeah, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story. Let's see. We got T Casket says, what if we offer Bregman 3-year deal with opt-outs? That's what T Caskets, that's exactly what I would offer him. At least be a starting point, right? At least be a starting point to like the phone call. Like, hey, what about this? Right? I would definitely start with that. T Caskets. That's the same exact contract that happened with Blake Snell, with Cody Bellinger last season. All these Scott Boras clients that kind of waited, and then spring training came around fast. You're in Tampa. You got me some stuff. Okay. Oh, what you got me, William? What you get me? The Athletic had an article that the Cardinals aren't making any moves until Arenado is traded. Yeah, last thing I saw with Arenado is that the Red Sox would have the best shot to get him. And I've been hearing if it's not Boston, he's going to be back with St. Louis. Actually, Arenado put Yankees on his acceptable teams, according to an insider from Cardinals. I mean, earlier in the offseason, it was rumored that the Yankees were interested in Arenado, but that fizzled out. Let's do away with the clean-shaven rule. That thing is dated. Let's get it done. MJR, I think it will be done eventually. I don't know when, but I feel like that rule will definitely have to be uplifted. I still offer him 5 years at $27 million with opt-outs every year. Talking about Bregman. 5 years at $27 million with opt-outs every year. So I'm not good at math. I got to bring out my calculator. So that's 135 with an opt-out every year. The one thing I will say, Ambio, that would scare me with that contract, the second 2 years of that contract. That would be scary, because if he's 34 and 35 years old and he's hitting 220 and he's, the play has just gone downhill, he's going to opt in. With you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd much rather offer him a 3-year contract, get him till he's 33. But who knows, man? I know he wants 7 years. But my dad always said this: want in one hand and crap in the other. See which one fills up first, right? I know he wants 7, but sometimes you don't get what you want. Sometimes you don't get what you want, man. That shade policy is affecting certain players from coming here. It could, but also they're making millions and millions of dollars. So I mean, if you have a beard and a team offers you $35 million, are you gonna say no? That's my thing. I would shave my beard, and I look hideous without a beard. I look hideous now. I mean, let's be honest. I look hideous now. Shave my beard off, I'll look even more hideous, right? What happened with Hayes from Pittsburgh? I mean, that talk was just him wanting a trade. The Yankees never really knocked on their door or anything like that. When I reported the Hayes stuff, that was the day that he requested a trade. Yeah, shaving does suck though. You're in a resort in the DR watching live? Let's go. Heck yeah, man. My boy Steve's enjoying life. I live in Florida. We're getting snow tomorrow, guys. We're getting snow tomorrow. This is 2025 in a nutshell. It snows in Florida. I mean, my Lord, it's going to be like 20 degrees tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to play in the snow like a kid on Christmas. Hey! And my boy Steve's over there in the DR just loving life. Miss Norma's in the chat. What's going on, Norma? How you doing? Only thing a man should be protective of is his family jewels. You're damn right, brother. If you already have 35 million or if another team offers 33, I'll take the 33 and keep the beer, says MJR. Really? So you would turn down $2 million to keep your beard. I don't think you would, MJR. I don't think you would, because I wouldn't. If the Yankees offer me 38 million and the Mets offer me 36, 35, going to the Yankees, more money. The beard can grow back after my time is up. 7 years at okay, what, 18 million? Sign me up for real though, right? In Virginia, it's -10 with wind chill. Golly. Getting -9 tonight in upstate New York. It is freezing all over the place, man. JR says, yes, I absolutely would. Okay. I'm different. I would take more money. No more clean shave. Can we keep the pinstripes? Yeah, they do. I know Sydney would hate if I shave my beard. She would hate it. I was thinking about that, pranking Sydney one day. Hopefully she's not in the chat. Shaving my beard off while she's at work, and then she comes home and she's gonna be like, "What the hell?" Yes, exactly. What Fernando says: someone better sign Bregman before the Dodgers sign him, right? For real though. I mean, it's insane at this point. Yeah, she probably is watching. She's always lurking in the chat. She's always lurking. D-Rod. Come up here to Massachusetts. It's just -2. My God, bro. I think the coldest I've ever been. I visited Chicago when it was February 2 years ago. It was like 3 degrees, 4 degrees outside, and I went there just to see snow potentially. It was just cold as ice. Just 5 degrees with no snow. I was just miserable. Well, they got Max Muncy. Dodgers had Max Muncy on third, and he signed a contract extension. Shout out to everyone in the chat, guys. Thanks for being here. Y'all are the best. Where we at in likes? I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling like dropping some memberships down. Let's see where we are. 61 likes. Let's see. If we get to 100 likes, I'll drop some memberships. And you could potentially win a free membership and some free merchandise like Miss Norma did. Every month, giveaways here. Yeah, my email is on my page. It's just maxcoveragetv@gmail.com, William. Muncy's older, but he's still good. Yeah, he's not bad at all. What's up, Stephen B? Good to see you, bro. I guess the 70s are back in style hair. Stephen B, good to see you, man. Marissa Murder saying, but Moncada was a bad. I don't want Yohan Moncada, man. I really don't want Yohan Moncada. What up, Jeremiah? Excited for the Yankee season? I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited, man. Let's look up the Dodgers do it again. The Dodgers do it again, folks. I know he's 37, but that bullpen, that team is ridiculous. It really is. Kirby Yates going to LA. My Lord. Shout out Max for all the baseball offseason and baseball live streams. I got you, man. You know I got you, Mike. I told you guys I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here no matter what. I'm going to be here during the season, after the season, spring training, off season, man. Thank you guys for being here. That y'all are the best. Astro says 3 weeks for pitchers and catchers. Let's go, man. I got this new microphone because of you guys, all your help, every donation, bro. I've been, I save up, try to better the equipment, try to better production. I'm waiting for my new boom arm, so this thing is out of the freaking picture. So, but thank you guys, man. Whoa, see, look, hold on. You see this camera? You see this camera, guys? Ah, you see it's following me? Look at that. That's cool stuff, isn't it? I gotta take it off. There we go. I was wondering what the hell was going on. And then watch this, guys. Ready? Oh, snap. Get back. Y'all don't know me like that. No, hold on. Boom. See, that's new cameras, new mics, man. You guys, this is all from y'all, man. This is all from y'all. Hey, buddy, tell Hal, let's go. Can't stop now, says Steve. You went to far, keep going. Yeah. Steve says, keep on going. Keep on going. That's what I'm saying, Steve. Keep the pedal to the metal, baby. Like without. Let me just bring this guy up real quick. Do you want this guy playing third base every single day? So 36-year-old DJ LeMahieu would be a better option than Alex Bregman, right, Hal? Come on now. Not sure if available, but J-Ram might be available on the guard. Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it already. I don't think he'll be on the move, personally. Thank you, Action VJ. Max is the talent, the producer, and the director. Hey, you guys are the best co-hosts, though. Without you guys, hey, the best co-host on YouTube, guys. Michael Kopech will miss the first month of the season, so the Dodgers moved quick on with Yates to fill that void. LA playing 3D chess while the rest of the league still figuring out rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, they don't care about money. They don't care. They do not care about money whatsoever. They're moving on a different scale than everyone else because they're run by a hedge fund. They got plenty of money. Like I keep saying, Hal Steinbrenner, this is his livelihood. This is his family's essential job. All these other owners, owning a baseball team is their second fiddle, their part-time gig. But for Hal Steinbrenner, he treats it like a business. I really like your second place cap. This is American League East champions cap. Don't be mean, Peyton. We were first place in the American League East. This is a first place cap. That's what that is. I think he might be T Caskets. I think he will. I think do you think Beltran is getting into the Hall? He's like the last one that they really haven't really think of that 2017 team. Even the coaches, Alex Cora, AJ Hinch, they have a job. It's like Beltran is like the one guy that never really got away with it. Dylan in the chat it would be nice if DJ had a 300 batting average like he used to. Yeah, I mean, if he had a 289 batting average like he does in his career, would be phenomenal, Dylan. But I think that DJ is far past us, man, unfortunately. Lots of trolls today. Hey, it's all good, man. No, me and Pettit as a pitching coach be great. So speaking of coaches, let's talk about the coaches for the Yankees. Nothing really too major change here, but they announced the coaching for this upcoming year. So let's bring it up on the screen. In case you missed it, here's the coaches for the 2025 year for the New York Yankees. The one guy that's back that I don't agree with is Luis Rojas. And that's no offense to this guy. But listen, man. Come on. Really? He's back? He's back? I mean, the guy, you seen how many games that Luis Rojas kind of had last year. He sent Stanton when he got tossed out halfway down the home base line. Like the guy got tagged out by a mile. We've seen that a lot with Luis Rojas. I'm shocked that he's not fired, honestly. Punisher saying DJ is done. I agree. I agree. Bob in the chat. Good to see you. Hey Max, we need to find another Scott Brocious. Yeah, I mean, we need to find a third baseman in general, man. That's what we need to do. That's what we really need. And I don't want to have DJ as our lead or as our everyday third baseman going into next year. I know things can change in spring. There's going to have open competitions. I get that, but like I said, man, I'd much rather have Alex Bregman on this team, personally. Felix Hernandez, you think he's going to get in? I don't think he'll get in this. I don't think he'll get in for first ballot. Yeah, he doesn't have the votes. A-Rod's not getting in once again. When the left field has the ball and you send Stanton, you should be gone. Also, Glaber is slower than he appears. Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, Luis Rojas, there's been so many questionable calls in that guy's, especially last year, dude. I can't believe it. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Give me a second. I'm trying to find a video of Stanton. It's probably gonna be tough for me to find it. It was so long ago. Please be on here. Gio would be a great fit. Gio Urshela. Oh, here it is. Oh no, that was a good throw. I can't find it, bro. Oh, here it is. This is the play that just does not make any sense to me. Right here. Like, bro, look at this. How do you send him? Look at that's just insane. Speaking of DJ, look at that. There's DJ in 2023. This ball should score pretty much anybody but Stanton. I mean, it's a great throw. A little bit off. That's just crazy, bro. Look at that. Bro, look how far he is, dude. God. That is so wild, bro. I was calling this game live. So this was Fireside Yankees posted this August 5th, 2023. I was calling this game live. I was about to freaking flip my desk. Bro, look how far he is. That's like me. That's like me trying to round third. That's like me trying to score from second base on a line drive in the right center field. Oh my God. I would have decked that catcher. Says Frank Stanton is the size of an edge rusher. He is, dude. He's like 280, 6'5" or something like that. How big is Stanton? Pause. Let me see. They're listing Stanton at 6'6". Damn, he's 245. I thought he was like 280. 6'6", 245 is what Stanton is. Poor Stanton, his knees are shot. My grandma can move and run faster than him. Max, would you beat Stanton in a race? I would hope so. If not, I mean, speed was never my thing, bro. I'll tell you that much. Speed was never my thing. If I played MLB The Show, I mean, if I was in MLB The Show, I'd probably have like a 5 speed. So maybe Stan got me. Let's call Tampa and see what they want for Curtis Mead. Let's see. You think Tampa would make a move? You think Tampa would trade him to us? Curtis Mead hit 238, 282 on base, 287 slug. He had a 5.69 OPS. I don't know if I'd want Curtis Mead. I think Curtis Mead would make me want to drink mead if I watched him play for the Yankees. I agree, Punisher. I agree 1,000%, man. I agree 1,000%. That would be my guy. Go get Bregman. What up, Jack? How you doing? Stanton needed a knee replacement back in 2016. We are letting them use our stadium. They should, right? Be like, you scratch our back, I scratch yours. Let me get a second baseman. The team speed is an issue. Hopefully we can address it. I think we'll be better with the speed this year. BLK. I mean, you got to think about it. We have Jazz for a full year on the team. His speed is going to be very important. I think Bellinger, even Goldie can move for a first baseman. Right? Let's see how many stolen bases Bellinger had last year. Only 9 stolen bases? I think that's going to go way up. He had only 9 stolen bases? Really? He had 20 in 2023. Bellinger's speed. So Baseball Savant has him 77 percentile with the speed. That's good. Above average. Yeah, Goldie steals bases. He had 11 stolen bases last year. So Goldschmidt had more stolen bases than Cody Bellinger did last year. Make that make sense. All that muscle and no wheels. His legs are shot, dude. His legs are shot. What's up? The Ace in the chat, my guy. Good to see you, bro. He's saying bring Bregman to the Bronx. Ace has been screaming it pretty much the whole entire offseason. Ace has been saying that the whole entire offseason, pretty much. Maybe the Dodgers want DJ LeMahieu. Hey, they don't care about money. Let's call the Dodgers do like to trade with us. The Dodgers and the Cubs are the 2 teams that pretty much like to trade with us all the time. We'll call LA and be like, yo, man, you're run by some hedge fund billionaires. What's another $15 million this year and $15 million next year going to hurt you, huh? Come on, take DJ LeMahieu. We'll get a low tier prospect in return, right? Jay Snow in the chat. In a weak AL, instead of increasing your chances at getting back to a World Series and adding a big bat, they're just going to say, well, it's a weak AL. We'll be fine. Yeah, like Jay Snow, like I said earlier, man, I know that the Dodgers are in the NL. It'll be different if they were in the AL, but I can't sit here. I mean, he's out there, dude. Bregman is out there. And we're 3 weeks away until pitchers and catchers report. What is going to take for him to sign on a team? He's not. He's going to be on a team somewhere. Like Jay Snow, I think the Yankees have to go out their Bellinger or at their Bregman at this point. They have to. He's saying to all the Yankee fans that hate Bregman, they were really gonna hate Bregman if he goes to Boston. Yeah, exactly. Like Boston wants Bregman too, so you can take him instead of him playing for Boston. Like that's huge. That's another great move. Gerard in the chat. Let's go Yanks. Good to see you, man. Smash that like button, guys. We got 105. I said if we get to 100 likes, I'll drop some memberships down. We are at 79. We're close. Closing in on 100. Thank you guys for the support. Appreciate you all. Yankees should sign Bregman on a short-term deal. Yeah, I mean, I feel like he won't. That's what's stopping everything, I feel like. I don't think Bregman will take it. Like I said, if it's a 3-year contract with opt-outs every year, $28 million, take that, bro. I would love that contract, and I wouldn't mind Bregman on 3 years. If he opts in every single year, Bregman for 3 years, I mean, his defense on third is beast. Belly and Goldie are pathetic acquisitions. Are you serious? No, that's you're just trolling now, bro. You're just trolling now. Max, you think Vladdy will go to the Mets next year? I know they want him. And if I'm the Mets, that's why you didn't want to sign Pete Alonso long term. Pete Alonso got upset about it, but Pete Alonso, he missed, just like Bregman. Houston offered him a 6-year contract, and he turned it down, $156 million. Now, I don't think a team's going to offer him $6 years. So Bregman lost out on a long-term deal, essentially. Same thing that happened with Pete Alonso. The Mets offered him a 7-year contract, if I'm not mistaken, in 2023. He declined it. And now look at Pete Alonso. I forgot. See, I keep forgetting about Pete Alonso, honestly. I keep forgetting about Pete Alonso. But he's still out there as well. Yankees aren't going to get him. We don't need him. But still. It's crazy, man. Some of these guys just read the market wrong. Some of these guys just completely whiff on the market. They just do not know how to read it. The end game is all that matters, and with the current lineup, can't compete against the Dodgers. Yeah, I mean, if the Dodgers make it to the World Series, I'll be nervous about our chances if we make it again. I'll be really nervous. No, Bregman does not have a beard, but at least they're in the National League. At the end of the day, it could be a lot worse for us guys. Like what the Dodgers are doing, it's what the Yankees did, but the Yankees never really deferred money like this. But you know, George Steinbrenner, he signed everybody, so you can't really like sit there and bash a team. But at least they're not in the American League. That's all I got to say. I feel bad for the NL fans, Cubs, Brewers, Padres. You keep going down the list. If you're in the National League, Mets, I feel bad for those fans. Like they're getting all these players that were in the American League that are now in the National League with the Dodgers. So would you do Hill, Jones, and Warren for Jose Ramirez? Hill, Jones, Spencer Jones. Yeah, I would do that all day. I would do that all day. I would definitely trade Spencer Jones for J-Ram. If you have an opportunity, I would do it. Let's just look up J-Ram's contract real quick since we keep bringing his name up. I haven't heard anything about him being on the move, but let's just see what his contract looks like. You get Jose Ramirez coming off almost a 40-40 year with $19 million. Put in perspective, he's making only $4 million more than DJ LeMahieu is. That's crazy. Insane stuff, man. That's dirt cheap for Jose Ramirez. I know it gets a little expensive here in 2028, and that gets, it goes up $2 million every year. He does have a full no trade clause. That's another thing in Jose Ramirez's contract that you got to look at. He has a full no trade clause, so even if you want him, he would have to waive it. We got to worry about getting to the World Series. Then it's a 7-game series. Anything can happen. Yeah, exactly, Jason O. Exactly. Like, that's why I'm not like panicking about the Dodgers moves. I just think the Yankees, I mean, we all know they have a clear-cut hole in this infield. So Bregman's out there. Why not go and try to get him? What up, Slack Wolf? What's happening is they're being rumored because of not Yankees and Slow Cash is not going to sign Bregman. I'm sorry. There's no rumors. That's just my personal thing. That's why I wanted to pop on live because I personally think the Yankees should sign Bregman at this point in the offseason. Better this team. Get Bregman. And if it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, I know you're probably going to have to go over the $300 million threshold. You don't want to, but you got to think about Judge and Cole here. I don't think he's going anywhere. I don't think Jose Ramirez is going anywhere. They have a few players to trade: Stroman, Mark Leiter, Michael Arias. Are you talking about Michael Arias or Roderick? Peraza, Grisham, Ben Rice. You can get an infielder and another lefty to back up Dominguez because you don't have them. I mean, I don't want them to trade Roderick Arias. You might have to trade Roderick Arias for a guy like Brendan Donovan, or someone like that. But I mean, Roderick Arias is going to be a good player. Spencer Jones, like I said, if you can get a J-Ram type of player, if you can get, I mean, I would think about trading Spencer Jones for Brendan Donovan, honestly, guys. I don't want to trade Dominguez, though. Why is it not letting me click on your chat? It's not letting me click on it now. Am I lagging? Okay, there we go. I was like, what the hell? Jose Medina, Bregman is at least a winning player, doesn't disappear in postseason, makes us have a better chance. Exactly, man. Exactly, Jose. They shouldn't care about any cap. Yeah. Ambio, at this point, I don't think they shouldn't care, especially if you can move Stroman off your books. I brought it up earlier. You signed Bregman, let's just say a $28 million contract with opt-outs, like a 3-year or 28 AAV with opt-outs. And if you can trade Stroman away, that's $10 million you're saving right there. Now, if you have to eat some of that salary, it's a $15 million differential essentially, but it's not gonna kill you, right? It's gonna better this team. It's gonna better your infield defense. Donovan's an elite player. He's good as heck, man. I would, if you're gonna trade for a player, Luis Ariz, Brendan Donovan, those two guys come up to top of my list. I'm not even gonna mention Jose Ramirez. I just haven't heard anything about Ramirez, so I'm not even gonna talk about that yet. But Vladdy's not gonna happen. Like, if you want to trade for a guy, Brendan Donovan and Ariz would be in my top 2, and then signing players Bregman would be number 1 at this point. Bregman is by far the best player available that can help your team right now. But they do, and Cash loves draft picks too much. That's what I'm saying, bro. At this point, dude, draft picks are suspects. Like, I know Bregman's on a QO, so that's another thing that Yankees are looking at. I don't know. Hopefully we get an update, man. Hopefully we get some good news and this team makes something happen. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I keep saying, I tip the cap to Cashman. He's had a good offseason. They made the right moves. Losing Soto, they pivoted perfectly. I think they made the right decisions, but there's still one glaring hole in this lineup. That's it. I know we need a lefty in the pen too, but if they go out and get Bregman instead of getting a lefty, I'll be happy. If they get Bregman tonight, right after I get off live, let's go. Let's head into spring training. Let's go. Let's get it going. That's how I feel, guys. Soto in the chat, man. Hi, great podcast. Get a third baseman now. Thank you, Soto. I appreciate you, buddy, for being in here. I agree. Get a third baseman now, and Bregman is the best. Bregman is the best. Hey, Max is right in front of us. Oh, man. Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that soundbite. Let me see if I can find that soundbite. No, I can't. Hold on. It's not letting me upload it here. Damn. I would play it right now for you. How many likes do we need for that membership? We need 100 likes. I have a soundboard, Arthas. It's just I'm on StreamYard. When I'm on OBS, I can play my sounds, but on StreamYard, it doesn't let me upload it unless it's like a file, like a music file or something. But I have a soundboard. 16 likes away. I don't know if we'll reach it, bro. I don't know if we'll reach it because I'm about to head out of here in a second. But Tyler saying I don't think we need Bregman. What? Need? He would give us the best shot on third. I mean, it's not DJ or Cabrera. I'm sorry, but it looks like it's going to be those guys unless something changes in the next 2 weeks or so. Fans trading away a 21-year-old doesn't say much, but typical non-baseball eyes are experience. They all don't pan out though. I mean, look at the Mookie Betts. Look at the Mookie Betts stuff. Yeah, we need him unless you want DJ, says Ace. Guys, Dominguez needs some time. Don't expect him to be a superstar from the start. Plus, without playing him, we had no reason to have him on the minors when he returned to play Verdugo, who was batting 0.89. Yeah, I mean, Dominguez needs a fully healthy year. MBO, if he can give us a fully healthy year, this is going to be a very important day or a very important year for Dominguez. He has to stay healthy, though. It's going to be make or break for him, honestly. I first saw Dominguez when he first signed in a Spanish show, Al Rojo Vivo. And ever since then, a diehard Dominguez fan. He's my favorite. Him and Masahiro Tanaka and Johan Santana. I love Dominguez too, Vampiro. I think fully healthy, he's gonna do some things, man. He really is. He just has to stay healthy, and I think I'm so excited for him to get a full opportunity up here in the majors to really showcase his skills. Yeah, we signed Andrew Velasquez too. So the last couple of good or the last couple of moves being made from the Yankees were signing Andrew Velasquez, signing Dominic Smith, trading for Michael Arias, the pitcher from the Cubs. Those 3 are the last moves we made. Oh, Miss Cindy's in the chat. Yeah. Ha. How you doing? The doom has arrived. My guy, Real Bill P, being a member for 6 months on the squad, bro. Thank you so much. 6 months. You are the man, Real Bill P. Can't wait to start calling some games, man. We are 3 weeks away. 30 days until spring training games begin. There it is. Read it in a week, baby. It's the final countdown, ladies and gentlemen. It is the final countdown. Spring training is right around the corner. I cannot wait. Cannot wait, man. I'm about to head out, guys. If you are new, if you enjoy the stream, hit that subscribe button for more streams like these all off season. And I call the games when the season rolls on for the Yankees and for other MLB teams when the Yankees are off sometimes. But thank you guys for joining me, all the OGs, all the members, all the mods. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all are the best community on YouTube, best co-host I can ever ask for. Thank you so much. I'll see you all tomorrow unless some news breaks tonight. I'll be back tomorrow talking some more about the New York Yankees. As always, little peace, chicken grease on Max Coverage TV. I'm out of here, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Stay warm. Stay safe. And as always, go Yankees.